Hi everyone. My camera just started on its own, and so I'm just gonna go with it. I know that I have a volume issue with my videos. All I can suggest is that you turn their volume up. I literally just use my cell phone. I don't have any other equipment. I really don't intend to buy other equipment. I have some other things that I would like to use, but I am not very good about setting stuff up. So I'm sorry if my volume is not the best. I just use a cell phone. If that bothers you, then I guess all I can say is maybe don't watch my videos. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. I have this green girl here. She was, I want to say, the chaos kit that was dropped just before green got released. So she has a blank face. I do believe I think I did the trimming, and there was a frame that came with her that wasn't green. I think it was gray, maybe. I don't know. But eventually I bought a green Evolve frame after the green dolls came out. But I have this box here. I actually have a number of SmartDoll boxes. I've ordered things before the tariffs got enacted, and so they've just been sitting waiting, and I'm really thinking I have to really scale back my doll shopping. I have some pre-existing orders out there that are not SmartDoll, they're other doll brands that were you know how it is typically with resin ball jointed dolls. You pre-order them and then it takes several months, sometimes more than a year, to order. So I do have orders out there for other dolls, but with the tariffs and everything, and just some of my own financial things going on, I just need to really scale back my doll stuff. So I am going to start opening up the boxes that have been waiting to be opened, that I've had for a while now. Don't ask me why I do that. I really don't know. It is what it is. So in here is just boobs, okay? Are you guys ready? Look at that. So this is when the what are they called? The Rekall busts came out, and I knew that I wanted a green one for an alien type girl. The interesting thing on this is, you know, it's RK and smooth. Does that imply that eventually there might be one with headlights? I don't know, maybe, who knows. But I definitely wanted the green one for a green alien type girl. And actually I have another part for her that I don't know where it is exactly. I might have to pause the video and go grab it. I'm just going to show you guys this. If this, you know, if busts bother you, then maybe this video isn't for you either. I'm just telling everybody to stop watching my videos. I don't know what to tell you. It's 3 boobs, you know, one's kind of bigger in the middle and then 2 on the side. If you don't know the reference for Rekall, there was a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, probably in the 80s, maybe, I'm gonna guess, called Total Recall. Maybe it was the 90s, I don't know. But there's a character in there who has 3 boobs. So I think, you know, I think if you follow SmartDoll, you know that Danny references a lot of stuff from the 70s and 80s, which is fine. I totally do not understand all the references, but I do know Total Recall. And so I find these busts to be kind of funny and just entertaining. You know, some people might be offended by them. I don't know. I think they're just kind of a fun and different body shape for, you know, a doll that you can imagine to be anything you want it to be. So here we have this girl, which, like I said, I did the trimming on the vinyl, and I ended up buying an Evolve frame, I think, later on. I had a frame that I was gonna try to dye, and I could never get it to go. So anyway, this girl does not have a face up. She's just a blank head, and now I have other blank green heads. I'm just gonna yoink her head off here. Wait, if I can. Ooh, there we go. This wig is really cool. Look at that. It has like a backwards braid for like an updo. I've never really used it for anything. It's not really meant necessarily for this alien style doll, but I had to put a wig on her. So here we are. I'm just going to go ahead and pop her arms right off. If you're not familiar, you can see here, I would be like, I guess I can do it this way. I pinch kind of here at the side and then just gently pull, a little bit of twisting action, and you're good. I actually think that I might have put these arms together incorrectly. Like, I think this is the left shoulder and the right forearm, and then I think I need to reverse it. So anyway, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm not worried about it right now. All right, other one, you can see I pinched and twisted and pulled. So I'm going to take her bust right off. And there's that lovely Evolve frame in green on the inside. I don't know if this tube top will fit over a 3 Rekall bust, a 3 boob bust. I don't know how else you want to describe it, but we're gonna try. But it's just like changing the bust on the other, for any other bust size. Yeah, I think I might have this backwards, but I'm not super worried about it. Like I said, I'm gonna try this tube top on her. If it stretches out a little, well, I'm not super worried about it. It is a very stretchy fabric, so I think it would be okay. There you go. Still looks pretty decent, I would say. I don't know. I think it's okay. All right, so here's her left, or her right. And I know it's good because you can hear the clicking. And here's the left. There we go. And just like that, there's a total Rekall bust. And it, you know, with a top like this where you can't really tell that there's a middle boob in here, it kind of almost just looks, I don't know, that she's almost muscly as opposed to busty, depending on the way that the image looks. But I think it works, and that, you know, it's fine with this fabric. I did not buy the like the bikini top that's meant for the three bust. That's how I'm referring to it, as a 3 bust. All right, so there you go. That's that. There are, I also got in here cinnamon, tea, and cocoa. What I would love would be a blue Rekall bust, because the reason that I got these and not a coffee, because there was coffee and that was the only other one that was available as far as I know. I don't think they've released one in milk, and I don't even know if these are still available on the site. They might be, I don't know. I'll certainly put a link to them in the description of the video. But I got these 3 busts because I'm thinking about using them for my Trident girls. Since they have 3 eyes, I thought it'd be funny for them to have 3 boobs. I don't know. It's just a thing that I was thinking of. Let me pause this so I can go find her other little alien parts here. Hold on one moment. Okay, so the other thing is some 3D printed alien antenna from Wittys Craft Corner. There's a cute little note from her. She has an Etsy site, but it looks like there's also an actual website, wittyscraftcorner.com. She wrote, "Thank you so much for your order. I hope you enjoyed the alien antenna. If you can, please review." I got it from Etsy. I will definitely do a review. So here are the antenna. You can see there's magnets in there. There's also some putty, depending on how you want to attach it to your doll head. And of course, these are not, you know, just for SmartDoll. They could be used for really basically any doll at all. So let's see what's in here. There is a a teeny tiny cute little tiny little green snake. Is it gonna focus? No, but it's a snake. There you go. Here is Wittys Craft Corner card. You can see she's got all the socials there. And a couple of stickers. You know I'm going to be putting those in my sticker book. I love my stickers. So, now just to remind you, these are 3D printed, so you might see a little bit of filament edges going on, which does not bother me one bit. And just, I have like my window open there and there's a lot of sunlight coming from that direction. They are not see-through by any means, but opaque, lightly opaque, definitely. So let's take a look at the magnet situation here. There is magnets already set, and it looks like these ones are glued on to the bottom. So all you have to do is set these in. The curious thing is are these sized to fit into the SmartDoll head cap? Let's take a look. The cool thing that was about this kit is that it did come with a green head cap. And I don't really know if people care one way or the other about head caps, but I'm gonna say that these magnets definitely will not fit. The holes are much smaller than these are. Even the ones that are glued on probably would not fit. I almost feel like the holes are smaller than when these first came out, but I doubt that they did a redesign, so I don't know. But I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. Should be easy enough to do. Yeah. If you want to just see what I was looking at. And then, my finger's going to be in the way, but you can see the magnet is much bigger than what's there. So, where is that little tab of putty? Oops, there it goes. So what we will do is just use half and half for each side with the conveniently provided putty, and make sure that we have these things. So the easy way to make sure you put magnets in is put it on a, well, because I'm going to be putting it like this. Hopefully it will grab it through the vinyl here. Let's see if it does. Well, I got lots of eye putty in there too. I bet if I needed to, I could spread some out, because this is, I mean, it is enough to go around, but I don't know how secure it will be. Let's see if I can make it stick. So this is just gonna go right close to the ridge, but you know, with the head cap, that might knock it off. I don't know, let's see. Does it grab it? Yes, but it's also pointing pretty down. It would make her look like a sad alien. So maybe it would be better to, because I feel like once I put this head cap in, it's going to knock that putty spot down. Maybe it would be easier to just do this under her wig, which is not the easiest thing to stick putty to. Actually, what really is the easiest thing, I guess I could still leave the putty. I don't think it'll help though on a wig cap. Really, all you really need to do is kind of put your magnet in where you want approximately the thing to go, and then you just kind of stick your magnet on. But see, I don't know, it's not a very strong magnet. Is it gonna stay? I don't know. So I'm not sure what to make of this. Maybe, well, if I put it through the head cap, and then the wig, I don't know how powerful it will be. Well, like, you can't really put it much further down, although it would look kind of weird. I feel like the best would be like right off the top about here. So maybe it should go in the head cap here, but then it would have to go through not only the head cap, but then the wig as well. But then again, depending on where the bangs come to, it might be okay. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just putting it inside the head cap here. You can see I just kind of puttied it to the inside of the head cap. We'll do the same thing, stick the magnet or the putty onto the magnet that's already correctly polarized to the antenna. I'm just going to spread the putty out a little bit and then see if I can make it stick again. Of course, I have no idea if this is going to look good or not, but we're going to try. And hopefully, by me manipulating the head cap here, it won't make that putty fall. Alright, so we know it's got to be like right up in here somewhere, so we'll see. Let's see if I can get it to go just through the head cap here. So there's one. There's the other. You can see it's not quite placed the same, but let's see if that works through a wig. Because if it doesn't, I feel that what I'll have to do is get more powerful magnets, which I have somewhere. I do have some more powerful magnets somewhere. Can I find the magnet here? I don't know. Let's see. I don't really love this wig for her, but it's what I grabbed. And of course, there's no way to tell by feel. I can feel the edge of the head cap. Yeah, I don't know. So obviously they work through the vinyl. Through vinyl and a wig, I'm struggling a bit. I don't know. I feel like probably if I had some time and patience, I could probably either just put the magnets on the inside of the wig and they would grab, or I would have to find a different wig that would be not as thick so that these existing magnets work, or I just have to get more powerful magnets. At any rate, they are very cute, and I do want to put them on her, but I can't in the current status with the wig that I have and the magnets that are there in place. So that's it. That is the total Rekall green bust. It certainly makes for an interesting profile. And these really adorable little alien antenna from Wittys Craft Corner, if you like them for like an alien girl. So thank you guys for watching. I am actually going to put another very small brief help video up, probably on Facebook. I think I broke one of my SmartDolls and I've never done that before, and I'm very sad. So I am going to put a little help plea up on some of the Facebook groups, or maybe one or two, I don't know. But thank you for watching this. Let me know what you think of the Rekall bust, or if you have suggestions other than what I said for these alien antenna. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.